Hycons, bioenergy from agricultural input. In this 5-minute of video, we will cover those key topics, which matters the most. Energy is a basic need. Rapid urbanization and industrial needs spiked the energy requirement by multi-folds. Hycons is the company, which is a bridge between rural economy to fast-paced urban economy. In the race of progress, consumerism, we have created large pile of wastes, extracted and burned unimaginable amount of fossil fuels. We as a community created every kind of pollutants, creating havoc in the environment through carbon, toxic gases and liquid effluents. Let that sink in. Is the situation so gloomy, and irreversible, and hopeless? No, we are taking the right initiatives. The Government of India took many key initiatives to reduce carbon footprint, to reduce emissions, to reduce pollutants, to boost green energy with several policy pushes. Bio-CNG or compressed biogas as it called, is being promoted by the government and also being taken up by the private industrial consumers for their captive consumption. The compressed biogas or the CBG is produced by degrading organic waste in biodigesters. The bacterial process creates the biogas. The biogas is further purified. The purified biogas is compressed and bottled. The bottled gas reaches the automobiles, industries and homes as a clean, green and lowest particle emitting fuel. This gas is called bio-CNG because it is same as fossil-based CNG, only difference is that it comes from a renewable, sustainable biodigestion process. The byproduct is a fertilizer in solid and liquid forms, which is organic, nutrient-rich and ready to use in the farms.
Global-level green initiatives and growth in gas-based economy has brought research-backed, scientific approach-oriented company like Hycons to the limelight. The contribution and story of Hycons starts at the remote and seemingly slow-moving rural India. Let us embark on a tour. The Hycons Bioenergy Private Limited was formally founded by technocrats in 2017. Founding members were part of microbial process, composting and bioenergy since long. The SUTIT initiative brought various specialists together to form Hycons. There is a decade of experience in core science of waste management, agriculture and rural economics behind the present. On the bioenergy tour, we have to take you to remote serene villages, which are the lifeline of a continuously running, successful bioenergy plant. Currently, apart from India, Hycons works with some of the international partners in Kenya and Zimbabwe to promote the technology. We are passing through an energy-hungry urban terrain. We have to drive through the chaos of traffic toward a more serene, calm and probably silently happening part of India, the rural India. This is where we all belong, the villages. The villages who live with the nature. We are going towards the real producers, who are nurturing the beauty of the nature. These villages speak more of human stories than the story of economics and money. Hycons has been interacting with farmers since a decade, we understand their pulse better.
Hycons team works with villagers for agricultural wastes and for growing energy crops. The Hycons team interacts, explains the benefits and makes all arrangements for the farmer to participate in the journey of becoming a part of the robust supply chain. The farmers are trained, guided in cultivation, farm management and harvesting of energy crops. If we look around, plenty of barren lands and plenty of uncultivated lands lie in rural India, they all can come back to productive noble use. Hycons helps in high-density farming of protein and carbohydrate-rich variety of Napier grass as energy crop. Crop management, organic fertilizing, irrigation and harvesting. The end-to-end farm supply chain is established, agri-waste and energy crop is harvested. It is time for sending it to the CBG plant. Time for us to visit a CBG plant now.
CBG plant is a different setting than the farm. It is an industrial setup. CBG plants are bound by industrial safety, petroleum and explosive safety norms and many other statutory controls apply here. It is a continuously operating processing setup. The raw material truck reaches the CBG plant. The weighbridge finds the precise quantity of input. The material is stored for any contingency requirement. Otherwise, the plant runs on pure, just-in-time basis, with minimum in-premise stock of raw material. Napier farms themselves act as a storage for the CBG plant. The chaffed and prepared material is fed into the tanks, which we call pre-digesters. Pre-digester is a mechanically agitated tank, where the fresh raw material and the recycled water gets mixed. Based on the type of agricultural waste, the pre-digestion can take different duration.
Here you would see one more major innovation of Hycons. The material is mixed with enzymes here. Enzymatic treatment attempts to digest entire lignocellulosic material including the fibers. The enzyme enters into the hard-to-break plant cells and breaks it open to make it available for the biogas-producing bacteria. The enzymatic treatment thus ensures substantially higher yield than the traditional processes. Higher the gas yield, better the economics. The pre-treated raw material is like a cooked meal, easy to digest further. This liquid slurry is pumped into the digester. Digester is an airtight tank made of concrete or steel. This is where the bacterial family methanogens start consuming the waste and release biogas. Feeding continues every single day and the gas is drawing from the top of the digester continuously. The raw biogas goes through multiple stages of upgradation to make it usable in automobiles and industries, meeting the global standards. Thus produced gas is compressed to fill into cascades of cylinders. Now the clean fuel is ready for the dispatch. CBG is a profitable, simple and straightforward business. Biomethane, as it called in Europe and RNG in Americas, is a sunrise industry in India. Reliable, scientific and transparent technology provider Hycons can give you a competitive edge. We help with biomass and cultivation. Our specialty high-density harvester is affordable and is a practical innovation. Unmatching microbiology support is ready for your service. Systematic project planning and statutory compliances at every stage are part of our process. Empaneled contractors are supervised by Hycons project managers to deliver the best. The fabricators, machinery and equipment suppliers are selected on merit and maintained with regular vendor audits to ensure quality and unmatched performance. We help entrepreneurs tie up with oil marketing companies or with private customers for the sales. Large part of our work is associated with Napier grass. We treat Napier grass as a base of raw material supply chain, as it is perennial and most suitable for tropical and subtropical climate of India. Other raw materials like paddy straw, maize, bamboo, moringa leaves, water hyacinth, cassava and many more lignocellulosic biomass can be digested with enzymatic technology apart from the Napier grass. The plant can be designed to utilize mix of materials. Awareness and compulsion of using clean fuels is a global phenomenon. Industries and consumers are opting for green and sustainable energy, and the trend will continue. The responsibility of fulfilling aspirations lies with us. To make the operation seamless, remote monitoring is a compulsory feature of our designs. Well-engineered civil construction and equipment and precision fabrication ensures that the best is brought to you. The enzymes are cultivated and produced in a clean room environment with complete control over the process. World-class training to project owners, managers and operators continues to be a well-appreciated and unique selling proposition for Hycons. Our vision of Make in India, the aligned vision of energy self-sufficiency for the country, and low-formality work culture is naturally attracting the best talent.
The world is aware now. All of us are opting for a cleaner fuel for cooking, running the machines or to produce electricity. The versatile fuel, CBG, gets used for all of those requirements. It can cook, heat, run electricity generators and can replace many more requirements of our everyday living. The motivated aspiration of billions of humans to leave a better future for the generations to come cannot be stopped. Let us embark on the journey, explore opportunity to utilize sustainable bioenergy. Time for us to work together.